Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to Bonk update today. And looking at Bonk right now, it is kind of making some difference in its patterns, and I want to go on and I want to check Bonk. So let's look at the technical rating of Bonk. Now, if you look at Bonk here, we have the technical rating of buy across the board. And if you're wondering what is this buy, actually TradingView automatically checks a coin, and they look at these RSI, they look at the MACDs, they look at the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour time frame, and the daily time frame, and then they look at the volume and what is going on in the past 24 hours, and then they decide what is the technical rating right now. So this is something very, very good. Whenever you try to search up a coin, you get to actually check if it's a strong sell going on, it's a buying season going on, and then on top of that you look at the volume that is being traded in the past 24 hours, and you can see 343 million. Now this is not a very great number to push the prices as crazy, because if you look at Bonk and then if you look at Pepe, right now Pepe is having the upper hand. And I took the trade for Pepe, as you can see right over here. I'm trying to get on the private. I did post for my private members. But the thing is that Pepe has a very good amount of money. So basically, if you look at this, this is 343 million. And then if you go on and you look at Pepe, that is actually going to be 3.89 billion. So what does this mean? What am I trying to teach you here? What I'm trying to teach you is volume matters a lot. So the volume is what really pushes the prices, and the reason why Pepe is being pushed right now is because of how much money you just saw right over there. Like 3 billion, almost $4 billion, a huge amount of money, and you still have to do 10 times. Like Bonk has 10 times less money and Pepe has 10 times more money into its coin. So Bonk is not finding the petrol, if you want to say, or the fuel that you want to say. But of course, volume is still subjective. Once the volume starts to kick in, then we're going to see further push to the upside. So there could be chances of having Bonk retracing still down to 2978 or something, or if the crypto guys are very generous, they're going to push it up. Now, one more thing that I noticed is that there is a small change in the pattern, and I think that Bonk can actually try to go on and move to the upside. So there's this support and resistance that I noticed, and they actually broke above that support and resistance. So you can see we started off with this one resistance, move down, resistance here, move down, resistance there, move down, a break to the upside, consolidation, retest number 1, retest number 2, and then they pushed it up, and there's another sideways movement. So I may actually conclude one thing, that you probably may not be looking at 2.9 or 3,000 anytime soon, but what you want to look at is a stop of 3815. So if you do make it down here, game over. Okay, so this is your new stop loss in my opinion. So that's the dead end of, at least on the 4 hour time frame, not the higher time frame. So if you do come down to 3815, you actually invalidate the scenario of going back up here, because that's where you kind of meant to pump, which is 5863, and you might see a push of 27% to the upside. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you the next one in the office.